Welcome back to Geography. Today we are continuing our exciting trip around the world, and now we are moving on to the letter R. Today we are learning about Russia. Russia is a fascinating country located in both Europe and Asia. Let's start by looking at the Russian flag. Russia's flag has white, blue, and red stripes. The slide tells us white represents peace, nobility, and honesty. Blue represents faith, loyalty, and devotion. Red represents courage, strength, bravery, and love. Russia is located on two continents, Europe and Asia, and its capital city is Moscow. As you work through today's geography lesson, make sure you listen to Russia's national anthem, the state anthem of the Russian Federation, and explore Russia on your map. Now let's talk about language. The official language in Russia is Russian. The slide also tells us that English is spoken some, but is not very common, and Tatar is a minority language. Here's a fun greeting in Russian, privet. That means hello. People who live in Russia are called Russians. Now let's talk about clothing. Traditional Russian clothing can be colorful and beautifully designed. Today, many Russians also wear everyday modern clothing. Now let's talk about money. Russia uses the Russian ruble. Now let's look at some traditional Russian foods. First is pelmeni. Pelmeni are bite-sized dumplings filled with ground meat and often served with sour cream. Next is sturgeon. This fish can be prepared in many different ways. And finally, blini. Blini are thin pancakes that may be served with sweet toppings like honey or jam or savory fillings like meat or cabbage. Let's talk about animals. Russia is home to some amazing animals. First is the Siberian tiger. These powerful big cats live in cold forest regions. Next is the brown bear. Brown bears are large, strong animals found in many parts of Russia. And finally, the sturgeon. This fish is also featured in Russian food traditions. Before you finish today's lesson, make sure you watch the Russia animal video, watch the Russia overview video, listen to Russia's national anthem, explore Russia on your map practice saying privet. I hope you have an amazing time exploring Russia, and I cannot wait to see you for Lesson S.